Alright, so let me first say sorry for the shitty quality of this video. It's like a pretty bad iPhone video. I hope you guys can pretty much see the whole screen. So sorry it's a little bit bad, but yeah, I'm gonna go over T on this video. So this is gonna be our T on Inferno. Really straightforward, really like defaulty kind of side. Like we're really just gonna play our default like practically every round unless we have text or something. So yeah, let me go over the default real quick. We should probably have a general idea of it. So JPEX and Rev, you guys are gonna be taking V control. You guys could just pop flash over like that and pop flash the car, and I pop flash myself, but yeah, pop flash the car, take control. You guys really want to get this kind of control right here because this will just enable you to pretty much have banana. Some mollies you guys could do. You could also kind of like lob a molly over. Think that'll no, you can't do that. You guys could just kind of like peek the car, throw a quick molly. Molly's pretty much the car. Or if you're pushing up, you just throw it at that window and it mollies sandbags. And you guys should always get like a free kill from that if they're there. So you guys really want to basically get control of this area, but don't come out here and peek and get crazy. If you have control of this little area, like this line, if you have control, don't go past this line. Just stay here, play the angle, you know, maybe peek that, but don't peek CT or anything. Don't peek out. Just really just stay here until we're here, like until me and Maintain and Yoder come. Because if you guys just peek out and die, it's really bad, and not only that, but we could actually get B control. So I'll go over our B hit after. Yoder, if you have a rifle, you're gonna play mid. If you have an AWP, you could play B, mid, or A. You could literally do whatever you want as long as you tell me. For me and Maintain, we kind of have this default where we're gonna just be jumping up here. Maintain's gonna go stairs. I'm gonna go up here, clear out dark. He's going to be clearing out boiler. I'll clear out that corner, and then we're going to just peek this at the same time, and then we're going to decide what to do from there. I could either peek boiler like this. You could kind of like maybe peek out. We could do something. We could do pretty much anything. So the only thing I have to show Maintain is this. You're going to come up here some rounds and kind of spray that door out for me. Just shoot it a little bit. You can tap it. It doesn't really matter. So that way when I'm jumping up, I can see dark without having to get blinded by these things, and that way I could clear out apps for you. So that way when you come upstairs, apps will be clear. Also, we're gonna have to start timing this a little better, so that way when you could peek this, you get first contact on that. So that way if you die, I just swing out and get the kill. So that we're always gonna want to do stuff at the same time. So that way I could peek dark while you're peeking that, and then we're gonna peek this together, this little angle in that corner. And then I'll peek boiler like that. So we're gonna have to time that a little bit better. A nade stack we could do is if I'm up here and we think he's in that corner, I just throw there, and you just throw like that. And that's pretty much a quick nade stack. That'll just blow up down there and fuck them up. I think I could also throw it. I think I could like jump throw that or something. Yeah. So I could also like jump throw it if you're just stairs and I'm still jumping up. So it's pretty easy. It's not complicated at all. I'm also missing another nade. Oh, nade stack for dark. So if I'm up here and you know we think he's dark, I could just kind of lob a nade in there and hit the TV. Okay, it's just gonna keep hitting the TV. There's a way to do it or something. Or I think I could just jump up here and do it. Yeah, I don't know. We could nade stack that. It's really not that hard. You just come up here and just like lob the nade in there, and then I'll throw my nade and he'll get fucked up. Also, if we think he's dark, like let's say we hurt him, we can just kind of they put like a balcony there. There never used to be a balcony there. You could like kind of spray it like that, and as you can see, the bullets are hitting up here. You kind of just spray this wall. I don't know. It's pretty. I don't know. We can kind of just like double spray it like that. Doesn't put a shitload of damage in them, but it'll scare them out of dark. So that's that. So that's our default. We're gonna do that pretty much every round. We're gonna have to be really communicative, because if Yoder gets like a pick here, obviously me and Maintainer are gonna start running back to, you know, do a B hit, or if, you know, Yoder wants to come up and peek here with the op and, you know, peek that and peek this, we're gonna obviously get a go A if he gets that pick. So that's pretty important. One hit you guys can do is if you're going B, I'll show you some quick mollies and stuff. This is a molly for new box, so we should do this not on pistol round, but pretty much every other round. You just kind of lob it up there, mollies that out. So it's the third little thing. You kind of line it up with the center line and just throw it a little bit to the left of that pole. And yeah, I should always molly that. Pretty important molly that you're gonna need to know. This is CT smoke because we fucked it up a couple times. You line up with the chimney and line it up with the wire, a second wire I should say, and that'll always be perfect at CT. And then spools. This smoke's a little inconsistent, but you kind of just line it up in the little center of that thing. You kind of push yourself up a little bit, and that should molly spools. It could be. Sometimes it's a really good smoke. Sometimes it's a really shitty one. This is an okay one. Can't see you. Sometimes it'll throw like a awkward one way where you can kind of like see. So try to practice it a little bit if you're the one throwing that. But our B default or our B hit, we're gonna have me or Yoder up here, kind of up front. I'm gonna just peek that. If I die, Yoder gets the refrag, and we're just gonna kind of take it like that. Check corners, obviously. I'm gonna be doing all that, just kind of clearing the sight. So we're gonna have one person throwing the molly, one person throwing the smoke here, and one person throwing spools. So it's really gonna be all over the place. B is pretty, like the smokes all line up for themselves, basically. They're pretty easy, so we should all be able to know them. So we could kind of just do whatever. So like, let's just say I'm falling back late. I could just get the molly here. You know, like there's no set person to do it. We should all pretty much learn them. So we could just hit B. And yeah, I think we're gonna try a lot more B hits for with just straight up guns and text, because it's probably our best hit. It's just really basic, really fits our play style, and yeah. An A hit, or also you guys can, Yoder, or JPEX, Yoder, and Rev, you guys are gonna go B by yourselves a lot, maybe. So like when you're taking this, if you guys want to exec by yourself, like let's just say me and Maintain made noise A, and you guys just want to exec yourself. If me and Maintain just want to play Boiler and just kind of catch like with some rotators or something like that from A, and like, you know, get the flank from CT, which is something we could do together because we're gonna play the buddy system, me and him. You guys can easily take B by yourselves if you just follow all those smokes and stuff, and then we'll just flank from CT and get any like rotators. And yeah, you guys could easily take that by just you three, but we'll always try to send 5 there and like one watching the flank. So our post plants, I usually don't really like, I don't know, I've never seen like people usually go over that stuff, but we should always have one person kind of playing the car, preferably not Yoder, like, or anybody with the op. Just have a rifle here. You could even play sandbags and just kind of hold the angle. We always have somebody watching banana. Yoder will be opping this. He'll be opping CT, and then usually I kind of like a crossfire where like somebody's holding construction and holding the crossfire with the person dark. So yeah, just stay in a a good spot. Maybe one person like here holding the CT push. You don't want anything kind of like crazy, and don't move around a lot. Keep it very basic for post plants. Pretty simple. All right, so we're gonna do our A hits. We could do 2 things. We could just do what I would do. I saw Fnatic do this literally when they played Luminosity. They threw crisscross smokes, or crisscross flashes. So what they did was they literally just had one person throw a flash like that, and the other person throw a flash like that at around the same time. So what this does, it seems pretty like stupid, but this flash here gets that guy in dark, and this flash here gets that guy. So like, it seems like, oh, you could just throw one flash, but the crisscross flashes actually help quite a bit. So the minute that flash pops, like you'll hear that little pop, you just kind of come up and take it or whatever. So with text, we don't really need smokes. We can just throw a flash and like do it with P250s if we want to, like on an eco rush. Or we could do it with smokes, and we could, you know, just throw a smoke there, do crisscross flash, and take it like that. Which we tried a couple times. We fucked up a little bit because we gotta get. I think a better flash would be just like throwing it off that roof, because that way it doesn't flash you as bad. So yeah, we could do a hit like that. And the thing with this smoke that I like about this hit is we can have 2 apps and 3 mid. So Yoder would peek this, or be the second one to peek this, and you guys kind of take this whole thing, while me and Maintain are in apps, and we have your pit for you. So you don't really need to worry about dying pit. So we're gonna molly that, top flash that, and we just come out, and you guys are gonna be there. So we really just have to worry about sight and porch. So that's a hit we could definitely do if me and Maintain our apps. Also, a quick smoke. If you guys are doing that hit and one of you guys has an extra smoke, you just line this up. I don't know how perfect this is. It might be pretty shit. This should land arch. So you get the smoke arch, and then you only take a dual library. Let me try to re-smoke it one more time. So you line up with this flagpole, you look up, and then you kind of just aim it at the corner of that thing. And that keeps hitting this weird bump. I don't know. There's a way to do it though. If we're just gonna do a regular hit to B, we'll have 1 person lurking apps. So it's gonna be like 4 mid and 1 apps. If Maintain's playing apps, your best bet would be to crouch into this thing. Well, I mean, clear this out, obviously. Clear out grave, clear out that corner, clear out a little bit like that crack there, if you could see that. And then you're gonna kind of like crouch in here and just walk forward like a step and molly that. So what this does, I don't want to die, so I'm just gonna, yeah. So what this does, if they're standing, they can't really see you. Well, they can see you, but they're gonna get mollied. They're not gonna see you crouching. They'll see a tiny bit of you, but they probably won't shoot at it, from my experiences. Unless they're playing this corner or like really wide, like this or some shit, you should be alright. So you're going to throw that molly, and then you're just going to throw a quick pop flash like this, where you literally just look straight at the ground and just run, and that'll pop flash this, which should also pop flash sight and graveyard. So it's a really good flash. So you throw that, we're coming through mid right now, this is mollied off, so you're just going to really just take some duels and pit, and we already have pit control right away. So that's really good. And I'll show the smoke real quick. If you don't know it, anyone can really throw this. You kind of just line it up here, I believe, and then you kind of throw it like the second one in the sky. Like you kind of line up that corner. Maybe wrong. It's something like that. Here, actually, let me turn on the help button. Yeah, so I almost got it. Oh, it's right next to like the. No, that's not it. It's over here. Yeah, that's why I got it wrong. And then you just lob it at the sky. You kind of line it up with that. And that'll be the smoke for that, and then we would just take B, or take A, I mean. And don't worry about this too much. We like a lot of people usually throw a smoke there to like get it out of the way. But if Maintain or I am like are mollying it, you don't really need to throw that smoke, and you can just save the smokes for holding the plant. So yeah, that's our T side.